Command injection bug patched in Ruby library for converting AsciiDoc files. Ruby server RCE bug gets quashed. Developers have patched a popular Ruby library for parsing in converting AsciiDoc files to safeguard servers against a newly discovered command injection vulnerability. Allow an attacker to execute arbitrary operating system commands on the server that is running in application, typically resulting in the complete compromise of the application and all its data. The Ruby library in question is an extension for the AsciiDoctor library, which adds the ability to include remote URLs and local files into AsciiDoc documents. It was built to be an extensible library. Joern Schneeweisz, a security engineer at GitLab, discovered that he could force asciidoctor-include-ext to execute arbitrary commands by feeding crafted input strings to the tool. asciidoctor-include-ext made use of "open" "IO" for each to include files and URLs. Both methods can be used to execute commands when you prepend a pipe symbol like some underscore command, some argument to read from that command's standard output instead of a file. Schneeweisz told. A successful attack would provide an adversary with any rights given to the compromised process rendering the AsciiDoc file. The bug was given a score. It's a bit concerning as the vulnerability can be triggered in the normal rendering of AsciiDoctor documents which use this extension. Schneeweisz said, "The exploit itself is easy enough. A sample has been published in the for the fix. Interestingly, this class of vulnerability was first identified in 2015. At the time, security researcher Igor Homykov how Ruby wrapper libraries such as the ones used in asciidoctor-include-ext could be exploited for RCE attacks. Ruby's open URI default behavior is very dangerous and prone to RCE bugs like this," Homykov told. "It definitely should have been removed or split up into different functions, e.g. open system with pipe, open URI for URI, and open file for files, to remove ambiguity and security risk. I guess nobody cared enough to fix it. Such things stay status quo until some very critical vulnerability is found to take an action. I think the way of having a pipe prepended to read a command instead of a file is just not too widely known behavior in those Ruby methods," Schneeweisz said. "It's easy to miss and also easy to exploit in most cases." Thanks.